Why do you even ask people to do that?
Because
they should do it. Just be like, you know what I've learned in hi. Oh, she didn't look. It's just like high school. When you see that cute guy across the hi.
Yes, we're still recording. Y'all keep.
We're doing a mukbang. Hey you guys.
It's Yala. Welcome back to our mukbang.
It's Iana and Easter.
Yes.
Obviously. Today I am going to be eating spicy noodles with a little bit of lettuce. I have my chopsticks here, but if I don't know how to use them, I have my fork to switch off. I'm just going to give you a little hold it. So this is a new camera. Hopefully this is working. There you go.
And then I'm having leftover seafood boil without the seafood. And in it I have corn, potatoes, eggs, sausage, and then a pile of rice. And I don't know if you guys watch Angelina Spicy, but she did a rice pile mukbang 5 days ago. And when I seen the video, I was like, oh my gosh, my mouth was all watery. And I was like, I need to try that. It's not like a pile rice. Well, yeah, it is on top of this bowl. And it's a Louisiana butter sauce. So we're going to eat a little bit because we're starving. Yeah. This is like our third attempt and our third location.
Yeah.
To try to start this mukbang. We hope everybody's doing good.
If you hear footsteps, it's my dog, one of my dogs. His name is Mac. He's half Chihuahua and half Papillon.
So my sister made this boil, and they had you guys had snow crabs.
Oh, in the seafood boil, we had sausage, corn, eggs, snow crab, and shrimp. So it was pretty simple. Oh, and corn. Did I say? I think I said corn. So I wanted to try something, right? And I was like, okay, you know, I'm more of a drinker, but let me just dabble in something else. And when I tried it, okay, this thing was like, it looked like one of those like, those fruit belts that have like sugar on them. And it was blue. So I was like, ooh, this is cute. Let me eat it, right? And it was like just, it looked just like a freaking candy. But when I ate it, it tastes like I could taste the you know, the magic in it. Okay, so 2 hours passed after I ate it. I start feeling funny. We're sitting at the table, and I start feeling like I'm dozing off. But then I noticed that I'm not really tired, and I noticed that the people around me aren't looking at me like I'm tripping. So I must be looking normal. But in my head, I'm just like, dude, I am spending too much time focused on one thing. To the point where I feel like a lot of time has passed in between me thinking about one thing and then thinking about another thing. At this point, every little sound that I hear or everything that somebody says, it doesn't matter where they are in the house, I can hear it from where I'm sitting. and it just pops. It's like they're talking in my ear. So I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to look stuck. But then I'm thinking, like, I don't want to look like freaking like I'm tripping out or anything, even though I feel like I am.
That looks so good.
It is good.
Nice.
Do you want to try?
Mm-hmm.
I got 4.
It's okay.
At this point, I'm like, oh, dang it. I'm on a trip. I know I'm on a trip. Because I can feel it.
And then she took off to her room.
No, hold on, no.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking at Easter like, dude, like, can you help me? Like, I'm looking at her like, she knows, she's the only one that knows that what I did. So I'm looking at her like,
I am lit too.
okay, I don't know this. So I'm looking at her and she's just like, what? What, Yana? And I'm like, wow. Like, she's gonna put my on the spot. And then I look around and then my brother's looking at me like, I don't think he knew what was happening. I think he just, because I'm like goofy all the time. So he just saw me like, he was just looking at me normally. But in my thought process, I felt like he knew, you know? So then I started laughing to try to play it off like I'm like just laughing about something that's between me and Easter. But I realized that I'm laughing uncontrollably and I don't want to pass out on the table or anything. So I'm trying to hide this thing, right? Like this trip that I'm going on. So as I'm laughing, I get up and I run to my room. But like before I get to my room, I run back to get a bag of Funyuns that was laying around. Because I remember I used to work with somebody who was like, every time I would offer them something to eat, they would be like, oh no, it's going to kill my you know, my peak, right? So I was like, okay, I was pulling from that. And I was like, okay, maybe if I eat something, it will kill my peak. And it will end the trip that I don't want to be on anymore. I run to my room with a bag of hot Funyun, flaming hot Funyun bags, right? I mean, chips. And like my dog's running right by my side. And then we go into my room and I'm sitting on the bed, right? And my dog's looking at me like, what the f did you do? I mean, what the hell did you do? And I'm like, oh, God, I just wanted to stop. I'm checking my phone. And I'm like, Easter is sitting at the table. Don't even want to try to check on me.
First of all, our boyfriend came home from work, and I figured that she's in good hands. So.
But he didn't even get to work. He came home late.
Okay, well, when he came home, it wasn't that long. Oh no, when he came home, then that's when you went to your room.
No, because when I was on my bed, hearing everything, and I was like, 30 minutes in here. See, I might have been on a trip, and I might have been on a peak, but I was still conscious. I was still like, you know, knowing what was going on.
At the same time, I was lit. But I know she was in good hands. We're inside the house, so. And our family was home. And her boyfriend just came from work, so. I know she was good. She's good. But after she took off to her room, my brother was like, what did you do to her? And I was like, wow, why would you think I did anything? He was like, I'm just saying. And I was like, okay, because I don't know what's wrong with her.
But you knew what I did. Wow. See, this is what I mean. She didn't even check on me. She could have been lit, but she didn't even send me a text. That's all I needed. I needed a text to come. I needed somebody to let me know that what I was going through was normal.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you forgive me?
I mean, I forgive you now, but
I don't have the virus, guys.
You better not, because that means all of us got it. Girl.
Okay, wow. Stop. Wow.
While I'm on the bed, sitting there scared, I could hear my siblings and my mom talking. My mom's in the kitchen. And my room is down the hall, but like further down the hall. So there's no reason why I should be hearing every single thing that's being said on the other side of the house. My window's closed. How am I hearing the conversation of the people that are passing by on the sidewalk? My window isn't even near the sidewalk. But there's like two people having a conversation, and I can hear it, and I hear exactly what they're saying, and I can also hear exactly what everybody else is saying in the house. And the people in the house, it sounds like they're right outside of my door. So I'm just like, oh my God, please nobody, like my mom's pretty nosy, so I was just, all I could think is like, please don't open the door, because I'm not in a state where I need to be. So I was just praying there until my boyfriend got home. I was praying like, please, nobody come through the door unless you're my boyfriend. Right?
But we were nowhere near her door.
They weren't.
We were like far away.
But I heard everything, so it's like,
yeah.
That's how turnt I was. And right when my boyfriend got home, I was laid out, and he thought I just had a migraine, because sometimes I get migraines. So he was like, oh, you want me to get you aspirin? I was like, no, I'm good. And he like, gets situated, playing his Switch. And I'm like, okay, I have a confession to make. And then I tell him what I did. I ate that candy. Because I wanted that magic rush, right? That magical rush. And he just starts laughing. He thinks it's the funniest thing that I'm tripping out. And I was trying to explain to him that I could hear everything and how my brain is working at that point. To the point where, have you guys played that Simon game? Where it's like laid out and there's 4 different colors, buttons, and like you hit a button and then it's like it lights up. That's how my brain felt. Like I felt like everything that, like every little thought that I would think, it would be like lighting up a piece of my brain. A section of my brain was lighting up. And it was like all different thoughts going on. So it was like all different things were lining up at the same time, and I was trying to stay on top of it. So I'm just laying there. He's laughing. I'm rambling. I guess he told me the next day that I was talking about zebras and stuff. I don't remember talking about zebras. I remember talking about how I wanted to be off the trip, and I was never going to do it again. I wanted to stop, and right when I thought it would stop, it wouldn't, and it would just keep going. So I ended up falling asleep because my boyfriend was like, just sleep. So I fell asleep. I woke up early in the morning, and my dog was pacing, so I was like, I gotta go take him out. So I went out, took him out so he could do his duty, and that was it. I'm never ever again going to do any of that magical candy with this one. She didn't even look out for me, you guys.
Wow. Why do you think it's so loud?
Because I wanted to eat. And you're making me tell this story.
I do apologize. It takes 3 little pieces.
Candy.
Yeah, a little piece of candy to make me reach that peak. And then I'm good for the whole day. But, yes, it's hilarious. Not hilarious.
It's not hilarious. And she was just sitting there on the freaking table like, I don't know what I did. No, I mean, I didn't do anything. Like, she's just crazy. No, I'm not just crazy. You gave me a piece of candy, and that's it.
Okay, you're a grown adult, and you asked for one. And then it said it's a tea, and it said, really? And you're like, yes.
I would suggest that, you know, you watch your back. Because she's not going to have your back for you when the time comes.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
She's not going to comfort you when you're going through things. She's just going to let you, I guess maybe that's the tough love. She's going to make you earn your stripes.
Yeah,
is that what it is? That was tough love? I think that's what you were trying to do.
I don't think it's none of the above.
Well, I don't know what it was, but it was dirty. You did me dirty, girl.
Okay, wow. Well, you weren't in danger.
I mean, Easter, it's not about being in danger. It was being, I needed comfort at the time.
I apologize. I do apologize. Do you forgive me? It's like really a long silence.
Oh.
Oh.
You waited until I started chewing.
Okay.
I'm so hungry, you guys. That's why I'm like, I'm sorry if I'm not telling the story like as animated as somebody would, you know. But I'm just super hungry. I'm super hungry. These are hella good. You got the spicy noodles. I like my noodles like this where it's not a lot of suwa. I mean, not a lot of
broth.
Broth. Yeah, I said suwa, so suwa is like a way to someone say broth. Someone say broth. I don't know. I'm so hungry that I'm like
that's
trying to
word to say broth.
So that's how someone say broth. Is the suwa. So like, you know, I like my noodles with less suwa, or you know, I like it with when it's dry. You know.
I really did have treatment.
I know.
At 4:30 in the morning. For 4 hours.
Well, I was going through a trip that one time.
Okay, wow. But yes, all the reaction that she experienced. But you know, I'm glad that you're okay and that you realize that you don't want to do it no more.
Yeah. I guess. I'm just trying to focus.
I think it's focus.
I don't. Focus.
Okay, well, maybe you should get off.
I didn't see it focusing. It's focusing on my broad shoulders. Oh god, this is so good, you guys. I wish you could taste it. Oh.
So did everyone get their stimulation? I don't even know how to say the word right. Check.
Stimulus check?
Yes. Because some people got it yesterday, and I know I'm getting the paper check. Well, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, they said for direct deposit, they're gonna be doing it until April 15th. You know what? I'm not even gonna say all that because I might be wrong, and I might be giving you the wrong info.
Yeah.
I don't want to be dinged.
Don't come to our channel for news, okay? We're strictly opinions.
Yes.
Opinion based.
Yes.
And personal experience based. We are in no way telling you guys that we know what we're talking about. We just came out here. We just came out here to have a good time.
Wow, yeah.
To haha and kiki with y'all. Okay? In this quarantine time.
It sounds like we're not talking about anything.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, we're just not talking about
what?
anything.
Oh god, let me not say that because people gonna come for me.
Wow. I don't know what you guys got from whatever she just said, but you know, we are appreciative that you guys still are there to watch us. We hope that everybody is safe, you know, and like keeping in your house. I know right now, like people are getting like going crazy being just in the house 24/7 or just being in the house, period. But
I'm an introvert, so I'm okay with it. The only thing I'm not okay with is like, oh, damn it, I'm trying not to curse. What I want to happen. Damn, I can't even talk. I'm so hungry, you guys.
Okay, well, don't talk. So, y'all will get back to you in 10 minutes.
Look at that. It's so pretty, isn't it?
Okay. No, that's not even a... Okay.
What?
Go.
What?
Are you gonna do your close-up?
Not because you said, but because I want to.
Okay, calm down, lady.
Tell me what to do. Just because you're older than me. I swear, older siblings are just...
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's so cute.
Okay.
It's...
Listen, I can't hold my
Yes.
arm this long.
Sorry. We got carried away.
Louise. Again, we wanted to thank you so much. Did you have anything to say before we close out?
Yeah, go check out my channel, okay?
Yes.
Because if I find out y'all ain't subscribed, somebody's gonna get that hurt, okay? Somebody's gonna get that hurt. And I don't want that, okay? Alright? Anyways, I think, remember how yesterday we were talking about Usman?
Oh, yes.
And he calls Lisa baby girl?
Yeah.
I think I did it wrong. I think he was saying baby love. I think that's what he called her. But I'm not sure.
We'll probably have to go back and look at the video.
This is so good, y'all. I'm gonna sit here and finish it. Yeah. Anyways, y'all got any stories about that one time at band camp when y'all ate some magical candy? Drop that in the comments, or you could make a video response. Anything's good. I'll take anything.
Where did you go to boot camp? I mean, camp, wherever. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little bit lit.
It's like one of those, save for the people in the back.
Oh, thank you. But thank you again for continuing to always showing up when we post a video.
Oh, I know something. For y'all people who be going to the grocery store, y'all be nice to those retail people, okay? Those retail workers. Okay?
Yes.
Don't go over there. Don't go in there and start giving attitudes. Because they don't make the products in-house. Most of them don't even order it. And the people who order things are ordering it from a warehouse. You hear me?
Okay. And you don't know who has it or who doesn't have it. I mean, you can't really trust anybody. And they're like risking their life, you know, hopefully praying that they don't come home with it. Or even leave with it to go spread it out. Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy and scary. I mean, just be safe, guys. This will end soon. Hopefully, you know, end soon in a good way or a positive way. But so far it has been positive. Pollutions went down dramatically. Gas prices went down also. But again, and then you see all the
But people are losing their lives.
I know.
So it's like, we gotta take it serious.
Yeah.
But you know that downtime y'all have? Y'all better cherish it.
Yeah.
I know everybody's just like, I can't stay cooped up in the house.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna wish that y'all had this downtime when we go back to the grind.
Yeah.
So.
And for people that have lost a loved one, our condolences are with you, and you know, but just be safe, you know, and until next time, thank you.